CAPRI podcast station. Brought to you by NCF Cafe, your daily caffeine booster, and sponsored by Lin Tires, the one-stop tire solution.
Hello and good morning everyone. This is your CAPRI podcast station. I'm your Yushwin Dannalas Yushwin, and today is a very beautiful day. Yeah, it is a very beautiful day. The sun is fresh. You're waking up. You're looking at the beautiful the sun view, sunrise, the beautiful, the very, very beautiful, the bird chirping sounds to your ears when you're waking up. You know how it feels. Wow, you can get the hint that day is going to be awesome. You're going to be blessed. Everyone is blessed every day, but we don't get everything in the same time, isn't it? But once we get, and I guess today is the day. It's so beautiful, and we have a beautiful topic to talk today. Yes, it is a very, very important topic. You see, recently in our CAPRI podcast stations, social media platforms, in Twitters and Instagrams, we have been getting lots of tweets and lot of DMs regarding about businesses. Like as usual, now you guys know, in this 2023, this current 21st century era, everyone's have a business. Even the school kids start up a business. Like, you don't have to be shocked about it, because we are not as how humans used to be before these days. When our parents' daytimes, when they were kids or they were our age, whenever we see business, they'll be like, oh wow, that's a very big thing, isn't it? Not everyone can do. But now, in this 2023, business is for everyone. Come on, even primary school kids giving ideas and even has their own business. Can you trust me? Yes, they do, man. They do. Alright. So, recently we're getting a lot of tweets and a lot of DMs regarding about businesses, and specifically it's about, okay, everyone can own a business based on their hobbies, based on their passions, based on what they interest on. Alright, everyone's very clear about it. Okay, that's good. First stage is complete. Second stage is about the execution, and yeah, everyone, it's good execution. They know how to brought up the business, they know how to get the name of it, they know how to get their product or service from everyone's kind of good, kind of good always. Like recently, after the COVID days, people were just sitting in the home and they need an income, so that's where they learn a lot of in YouTubes and podcasts, even podcasts that we're doing now. It's actually get famous, get well known since the COVID days. So people get a lot of ideas from it, through it, and yeah, people are well aware now how to open up a business. Okay, so stage 2 is done, execution, and the most question you got is about stage 3, marketing. How to bring that business to another level, how to run it. Like you see, if a car, you start it, alright, but you have to run it from point A to point B, everything. So even in this business as well, like opening is easy. There's a term called starting is easy, but running is more harder, right? And that is true, exactly. Like for example, this is how I say it. A car, it is very easy. You just have to put your key, just twist it and on. But then nowadays it's more easier, right? You just have to push that button, you just start it, boom, starts. But then about the driving, how you drive, where you drive. Is it the path you drive is right? Is the path you're driving is safe? Is it jam? Is it clear? Everything. That's the hardest part. And same comes to business, alright? So, okay, you have started the business, alright? You have to open the shop or online or whatever it is you have to open up. So, how are you going to bring it? How are you going to run it? How are you going to fight with your competitors? How do you want to bring attention of your customers and so on? And that's where people are out of it. And I get lots of DMs and lots of tweets about it. Like, you say, Yushwin, please give us a podcast about marketing. Give us a podcast on how to run this successfully, because there's many businesses that has been collapsed due to bad marketing, bad level of execution, doesn't know how to run it. Like, I don't blame them. Like, it's just lack of knowledge, because come on, we are improving year by year, day by day, so it'll take time, isn't it? So yeah, we're in that stage, but I'm very sure in the future, in upcoming 10 years, and we will be like master of it. So there will be another stage. So today the topic is about marketing insights. Yes. So guys, Please, no matter wherever you are, whether you're in your workplace or whether you're doing your assignments or whether are you cooking or whether are you driving, please turn your volume up because today we're going to talk something very interesting, very exciting, but moreover very important for all of us. Yeah. Alright, so today to talk about this marketing insight, like come on, I'm not good at it. We need someone who's better or the best level of it. Alright, so I'm very sure you guys might have known Robert Kiyosaki, right? Yeah, he's a Japanese American entrepreneur and a businessman. His full name is Robert Toru Kiyosaki. He's a Japanese American entrepreneur, businessman, and author. Kiyosaki is the founder of Rich Global LLC and the Rich Dad Company, a private financial education company that provides personal finance and business education to people through books and videos. Like, come on, whenever we talk about business or whenever you search about videos or podcasts about business regarding anything about business in TikToks or YouTube, this guy is like in the top tier, the top list, because he's a person who doesn't even count like, no, I shouldn't share this, I shouldn't share that, this is something that I found myself, what should I share? No, whatever he shares he just gives to anyone, so that why should I be rich when you can be rich too? So you all be rich. That's how he is. So we all know him very well. And fun fact, he owns 15,000 of houses in this whole world. Can you believe that? Like, come on, even I myself having one house, to pay that house monthly, I'll be like, oh my god, another expenses, another commitment I have to go on for the next 20 years. But this man, 15,000, man, not 15 houses, 15,000 houses throughout the whole world he has under him. How he did that? Only he knows. But today we're not bringing him to our CAPRI podcast station, but his left hand, everything, no matter what he did, even in these 15,000 houses, of course, like, he can't be handling all of this by himself. He needs a right hand, isn't it? So his right hand is quite well known also, but not as same. His name is Alex McAllister. He's personal advisor and a personal finance executive for Robert Kiyosaki. He has been through for a lot of businesses, entrepreneurs, startups for years and years. He has been with Robert Kiyosaki for 15 years. So he has throughout many interviews, and now he's quite in demand to come and give knowledge about it, how to, anything regarding not only about himself but the business and the experiences he gained it. Alright, Alex McAllister. See, his profession is a marketing strategist. Alright, so after 15 years working with Robert Kiyosaki, he resigned, but in a very good way, still has a partnership with him. But meanwhile, like, come on, he also has a dream in order to be a boss. So he starts his own company, being a marketing strategist and helping those companies who really needs of how to run that business. Alright, so we have brought him to our CAPRI podcast station, and it was so hard to get him, man, so hard. But eventually, by God's grace, we had him in our studio right now, and he will be talking to you. And guys, put your hands together for Alex McAllister. Well, that's a nice intro you give there, Yushvin, and thank you so much. Alright, good morning to everyone. My name is Alex McAllister, alias Alex. You can call me Alex, alright? So, I am a profession of a marketing strategist, and today I'm here only for you guys because they showed me all your tweets and DMs regarding about how to do this marketing stuff. What is marketing? Is this really important to the business? And how do I use it? How do I implement it in my business in order to be number one? I saw that one question that really attracted my eye. I was like, wow, this guy really needs it so much. You see, this guy really asked, he just wants to be the best in his street. Okay, he has a business. I'm not sure what is it, he doesn't specify there, but he just, because I think so, he has a lot of competitors. And out of those competitors in his street, where he's living at, he just want to be the number one. So I can see the determination of you guys seeking for the best marketing tips and ways to run your business. Don't worry, I'm the one you're looking for, and I'll start. I will start right away. Alright, okay, now marketing. What is marketing actually? You see, marketing refers to activities of a company undertakes to promote the buying or selling of a product or service. Marketing includes advertising, selling, and delivering products to consumers or other businesses. Some marketing is done by affiliates on behalf of a company. You see, professionals who work in the corporation's marketing and promotion departments seek to get the attention of key potential audiences through advertising. You see, advertising is everything. In order to show up, in order to stand up, in order to be like the eye of everyone, advertising is the first key they use. See, promotions are targeted to certain audiences and may involve celebrity endorsements, like for example Nike. For football fans, whenever you say the name Nike or you just heard the name Nike, the first person to come in your mind is Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, that man, I guess, he dedicated his life for Nike, or Nike's dedicated their life for Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know, man, because the both of them is like one inseparable, more than Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, seriously. So see, that's how the promotion works, right? So it's one of the examples. Also known as catchy phrases or slogan. Yeah, same goes for Nike. Risk everything. That's their slogan, And that slogan, they used it in 2014 World Cup. And from there, boom, that slogan, like whenever people say risk everything, okay, Nike will be a first impression, you see? So that's how they win in people's heart. That's how they get the attention of people. You might think that's just a simple English 2 words, risk everything. Yes, it is a simple words, but how they utilize it, how they enhance it, from a 2 simple English word to a slogan. Whenever people hear, like whenever they hear, they're like, oh yeah, it's Nike's. How they did that? Not just because of 2 simple English words helped them. Oh, absolutely not at all. So that's where the promotion and advertising takes place, right? And of course, last but not least, memorable packaging, graphic designs, and overall media exposure. Like for example, Calvin and Klein. You see their packaging, simple, but for me, simplicity is also can be the best, and they are one of the examples. Their packaging, oh my god, it's class, it's aesthetic, and it's simple, and it's the most beautiful packaging I have ever seen. Like wow, like seriously, I guess maybe many people would think the same as well. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the marketing, which I divide to 2 categories, right? Both are the same, but these are the 2 main things that you guys have to implement in your business, alright? And I'm very sure no one can compete you. Do your best, alright? Okay, come, let's get into this. See, in the realm of marketing, brand positioning, the first category, and second, advertising strategies, these 2, alright, plays a pivotal role in shaping brand's identity and influencing consumers' perceptions, correct? You see, the way you're showing your brand, the way you're showing your product or service, it's how people are going to judge you, right? For instance, Coca-Cola. If you guys have noticed, they play it like as if Coca-Cola is part of everyone's family. You see, whenever you see the advertisements, if you don't trust me, you can go to Google or TikTok or whenever it is, or YouTube. You just search Coca-Cola advertisement. They will always include family and friends. Alright, they play emotionally, and that's their technique. So whenever it's like a family gathering, birthday parties, or whatever kind of a function, Coca-Cola will be there. So that's how they show their brand. So because we as humans who have a heart, everyone has heart, and of course we'll be thinking more emotionally, right? We are humans are tend to be emotionally. So that's where they play their role. They set the fire on the emotional and attract us, man. Like that's so smart. See, there are many rules about Coca-Cola, what's so on, but I'm not going to talk about it today, alright? And I don't think so I have the right, because I might get me summoned for that. So no, I'm sorry. But today I'm just going to talk about their branding style and their advertising style. So okay, so let's get into this. See, simple thing you guys have to put in your mind: brand positioning and advertising strategies, right? Okay. So first of all, brand positioning, right, is the art of establishing a distinctive place for a brand in the minds of consumers. It goes beyond and beyond mere features and benefits encompassing emotions and perceptions associated with the brand. This section explores the significance of a well-defined brand position in a competitive market. You see, when you're positioning your business, see, your brand is your business, alright? So when it really matters where you position it. That position really matters. Like, for example, we all go for number one, right? Okay, I gave you the best example, right? We have 2,000 ringgit. We all like to buy a laptop, right? And there are many tons of brands of laptops out there. So with that 2,000 ringgit, right, everyone will go for the best. Which 2,000 ringgit worth of laptop will give me the best value? Okay, let's say laptop A, it has a high gig RAM. Laptop B, there's a lower gig RAM. But then both are same price. So of course we all go for the laptop A. So why should I go for the second best when I can get the same price for the first best? And that first best brand wins. So that's how you position. Alright. Sometimes might be the same. Laptop A also has higher RAM, laptop B also higher RAM. But that's where the brand positioning comes. That's how you as a brand advertising your brand and your service or product or whatever it is. That's how people will like. Yeah, I think so. This guy is kind of cool. Like, you know. So it really matters, man. It really matters. So when it comes to elements of effective brand positioning, we delve into the core elements that contribute to effective brand positioning. From unique selling propositions to the competitive landscape, understanding these components is crucial for crafting a brand identity that resonates with the target audience. Alright, so we go on to the next one, which is strategies for successful brand positioning. Yeah, so now we're getting interesting, right? So explore how brands can differentiate themselves from competitors to occupy a unique space in the market. This includes product differentiation, perceptual mapping, and leveraging competitive advantage. Alright, so for example, you have a nasi lemak shop. Your competitor also has a nasi lemak shop. So what's going to be the choosing point for the customer? It's where you just can show up whatever you're good at it, just put as the main thing. It might be the small. For example, you can say my salt is the best that I use for nasi lemak. Okay, promote it. You don't think that salt everyone can get, right? But that's where your advertising works, man. You just say your salt is the best in the world. It can't get anywhere. It's coming from the Pacific Ocean, not the local ocean, or it's coming from the Arabic Ocean or China Ocean. Just whatever it is. But it should be fact, man. It should be real. Don't lie and stuff, or you might caught up, alright? So yeah, people are like, oh wow, that salt must be good. Oh, we should try. And it must be worth. Your advertising, what you're advertising, and your product should be equal. And that's where people are like, yeah, man, this guy, whatever he advertises is true. Yeah, I'm choosing this nasi lemak. Boom. Once you get the one customer's heart, you get 10, because that one person will go to the next 10%, the next 10% will tell to his friends, the 10 will be 100 thousands, and that's where you run your business, my friends. That's where you run it, right? So it's a simple, see, it's not very simple, but if you do it execute it in a very perfect way, then nothing else is impossible. Alright, moving on to the next, which is target audience analysis. Okay, an in-depth analysis of the target audience is essential for successful brand positioning. Uncover the methodologies and the tools used to identify and understand the needs, preferences, and behaviors of the target demographic. You see, okay, we can use the nasi lemak as well. Like, who is your target customers? Who's going to be attracted to? Of course, we local. Okay, every Malaysian's like, but elderly people will try to avoid it, I guess, because when you come to the elderly age, you would like to avoid some oily stuffs a bit, and that so kind of spicy foods a bit. So kids and our teenagers would love to consume nasi lemak. So that's why you see many nasi lemak store you can find on the way to school. Alright, whenever you go into school when you were a kid, or you are sending your children to school, on that way itself you can see many nasi lemak stores, because kids will buy it at that before the school starts, or buy and eat it in the recess time, because kids and students loves nasi lemak. So that's where you centralize your targeted audiences, who's going to be the main customer for you. So of course students. So that's why you see many stores and on the way to school. So that's how you position your your shop and your business. Advertise, right? So when it comes to advertising, there are many bunch of ways. If you go to old school ways, okay, normally what people does is through posters, banners, plantings. Plantings in Malay, I guess. If it's in English, it's I learned a few Malays since I came to Malaysia. Okay, now the roll banners, right? Where we have two PVC pipes on top and bottom, flyers, name cards. That's how people used to do. But then now you can do that because whenever people cross by, if you have a shop, they'll be like, oh, what shop is this? Wow, good. You see, that banner really plays your business, alright? They just don't think that just a normal banner. Okay, don't just put information in it. Put your emotions in it. Put people's emotion in the banner. How? Well, that's where your creativity works in. Alright, for example, just like how I told you just now, Coca-Cola. They always play with family and friends, and they always try to win our emotions. Right? Same. So your banner should be like, for the nasi lemak, right? Okay, so if you want to attract students and kids, put a very delicious food image, very clear HD picture. The food, don't put it a small portion, put it as a big. The image of your nasi lemak should be big, and people are crossing by this itself. Even though they don't hungry, they don't feel starving, but then whenever they see your banner, they'll be, oh wow, that's nice. Oh, I feel kind of hungry a bit. Boom, you've been meant not by heart but stomach as well. So that's really how advertising really does. Okay. So second is the last thing. Types of advertising strategy. Okay. Dive into the diverse advertising strategies, including emotional appeal, which I told you, that's the first. Second, storytelling and celebrity endorsement. So storytelling is like a kind of old school way. I don't think so. Nobody uses now. If they does, maybe the proportions of it is quite less. Alright. Celebrity endorsements, exactly, we see day by day. If there's a TikTok who gets famous, alright, suddenly the brand will call them, ask to promote. That's how they get the influencers title and so on, right? So that's okay, good. But if you want to talk about very well known, right, that's how I told you. Cristiano Ronaldo for Nike, Lionel Messi for Adidas, and if you other brands, Calvin Klein for Justin Bieber, really, celebrity endorsement. But if you have a small business, okay, you just can put like how people use the TikTok people who are very famous, giving good reviews. So you can use them as a tool, as their celebrity endorsement to promote your products. Okay, now if you have a big business, okay, with a good budget, you can call anyone to bring them to promote your thing, because that person itself will have thousands of followers. So by giving the celebrity endorsements, you gain thousands of buyers, you gain thousands of customers, just like that, right? So evaluate the strength and weakness of each approach and explore real-world examples of such successful campaigns. So if you really want to use all these strategies, you should see the examples that has been used for the past life. For the past years that you've been using, how successful it is. Like the celebrity endorsement, is it successful? Okay, how is it successful? The examples of successful, okay, just Google it, you get everything, man, everything. I just said some 3 or 4, but there are thousands, tons of thousands in Google, and you can see which is suitable that you can apply for your business. So by concluding all of this, what I want to say you is that in the dynamic world of marketing, mastering the art of brand positioning and advertising strategies is imperative for brand success. This script, this whole thing from A to Z, what I told you just now, provides a comprehensive overview, and I guess you guys should like use it, man. Just use this and boom, your boom, everything is boom. Yeah, I love to use the word the boom, because boom is everything. Just boom it up, boom this, boom that, and boom. Yeah, boom. But not in a bad way, it's in a good way. Like explodes, your business goes rapidly higher to the sky. Like, see, see, I don't trust the word sky is the limit. There's a footprint in the moon. So just go higher, aim higher, and I guess everyone can be successful. Every business will be successful. Every competitors will be successful. And life will be great. Life will be great. Thank you for your time. And if I have spoken any mistakenly that triggers your emotions, I'm sorry. I didn't mean. But if this really helps you, I'm so glad. You might be thinking, oh, thank you, Alex. You have said many important things. I don't know how I'm going to thank you. You don't have to thank me. If you have someone who's like struggling in business world, help them. But what I said, or what based on what I said, or based on your experiences, and that is the perfect way to thank me. I just want everyone to be successful and lead a great life. Thank you for this opportunity to CAPRI podcast station. If there's an opportunity, we'll meet in future. Thank you so much.